death sentence, 1 down difficulty guide. So we'll just get our assets. Gonna run the Stoic. Now Heat Street is definitely one of the more harder heists in the classics, mainly because of how big the map is. Of course, you have to chase him down, chase Matt down. Now, when you go in around right here, 2 things could happen here. Either the cop car will go after the onto the truck, or it will stop and try to stop near the close to the Payday gang and try to take you down.
Get down on the ground.
Now here you have to be careful.
Stay
There's a lot of guys everywhere. Even though it's really pointless to tie hostages here, but if you have a hostage taker, at least Ace, at least you can use it to get health regen. Here, I actually like to take my time here and just deal with any.
Go! Get off your ass! Right. Drop me!
Take a quick hunter by this police car. Eliminate anyone that's in your way.
Shield down! Radio some shield!
So take your time, pick them up one by one.
Medic!
You should be able to proceed much better. And watch out, they do. When you go to a certain line, or I like to call it a like a tripwire, they will probably spawn in, so they will try to ambush you.
Hey, motherfucker! Put her out!
Try to use some of the walls for cover some of the cars.
Drop your gun!
Alright, sweet. I get myself stick to the right side of the street. Now, if you feel like it's too much heated, I will go to the left side of the street and they may get overwhelmed. And just pick up any stragglers on the way.
Let's go. Steve down. Enemy medic. It's a shield. All right.
Rescue units is free to civilian. We gotta focus on the civilians.
Oh shit. Shield. Let's go.
And the one thing I have to be careful for is the SWAT turret.
Give me a head.
I like to go on this left side here, that way to bypass most of the enemy. And the one you have to be careful for is the SWAT turret. There's a lot of enemy.
Down.
Now what I like to do here, when you finally reach the crash site, tie up some of the workers. And also pick up any gas cans. So we got one of them.
Right there. Get down.
And just place it down and shoot it. You may have to do it either to 2 to 4 times. Depends how many it takes. There is a trophy where you have to get Matt out of the car without using any gas cans. It does take some time for him to get out, so you had to wait for a while. Now here, of course, you mostly had. This is where you mostly hunker down for a little bit until you had to score it. And we need an R1. I mean, they will mostly remind to tell you need an R1, but since I have the contract muted, I actually kind of keep a lookout on that.
I've spotted the ship. Yeah.
Give him hell. They just set another civilian free. You gotta do something about it.
Enemy medic is no more.
Advance. We have them cornered.
And watch out, they usually spawn around the walls, rappel down the buildings.
Don't get loose with it now. Kill the medic. Keep your guns up.
They usually spawn on top of the overpass and climb down from the cargo containers.
Shield him. Enemy medic is no more. Taser back.
Okay, the ejector is clear, guys, so I don't have the thing on me.
Stop! Don't kill me! I have information. I know someone who Jiro will want to talk to. It's about his son.
Alright, just like undercover, you're going to need to escort Matt. And this one is a long way, so you pretty much need to go back where you pretty much came in. But you just need to get to the parking lot. Now, the one thing I have to move about Matt, there will be snipers, so you have to deal with them. I did bypass one of the spots, but the first sniper spot is right here. And luckily I don't have any SWAT turrets spawn in. There's multiple locations where the SWAT turret can spawn in one of the vans. This spot here is probably the nastiest SWAT turrets that could spawn because he could just have eyes on you while you're trying to get Matt out of the van.
Drop your gun! Ass is on the line right this way. Handwork is here! Kneel down! Cuff yourself! It's a taser! Give him back!
Okay, there's a SWAT turret. And our sniper location can be found on this corner of this building here. Here, you just have to pretty much avoid it. SWAT turret. So use the cars for cover.
Watch out!
And usually it gets
Handwork is here, motherfucker! Move it!
going to move. Use the barricades. Now get on this wall. You should be good. So yeah, deal with anyone else. Now unfortunately the LC is way too hot, so we had to push up a bit further up to the hill.
Get up! Get off the ground!
So you had to move, but
Go faster!
also remember that if any cops get close to the person you have to escort, they will actually stop, so
They don't know what hit him. I'm sure they'll come back
just push a
for
bit
more.
forward,
Use your time
watch
well
out for
now.
any resistance. Now there usually be like a sniper up here. Usually there's a chance for it, so be careful.
Easy now, easy. Don't move! Shield! Down on the ground! Krokel neće više da šunja. Stay put.
Now there's also a possibility of another sniper up here, so you just be careful.
Drop.
Watch out for the red laser.
Password is here. On your knees. Shield the shield. Now come.
The extraction team keeps spraying civilians.
Watch out, sniper.
Oh, he's very,
Sniper out. Sniper.
very tight. Yeah, and there's another one over that building. He usually spawns in when you're trying to break Matt out of the van.
Get up.
There's also another location where the SWAT turret can spawn. Either one in these two areas, so you just be careful.
Stay still on the ground. Don't move. Get down on the ground. Radio some shield.
Now here's one of the SWAT turrets. There's another SWAT turret up there, so just stick behind cover here. Right behind the signs. Watch out for dozers. And of course, there's a helicopter.
Right this way.
Now this is probably the hard part here, is trying to escort. Now if the SWAT turret is something like this, I go a little bit up, make him shout,
Go faster.
try and get him to shout.
This is the way.
Watch out for that sniper.
Sniper down. Shield the shield. Radio some shield.
Fortunately, that's one of the worst spots.
Someone got a medic bag. Go faster.
Okay, another thing I like about it is that the AI can also move the mat as well. So as long as you have an AI that's near him, he goes forward just like the player as well. So okay, we made it through one piece.
This is the place.
There's usually a sniper right there, so make sure you take him out or just cross this building.
Those are here.
Now, the SWAT turret can spawn in one of these locations too, so you most likely deal with two SWAT turrets when you're playing on like Mayhem and above, and maybe on Overkill. So you pretty much have to defend the LC for your helicopter to arrive.
Shield kill.
As a arrive, you just have to clear the LC. If, for a reason, if it's too much, and of course Bio said that the LC is too much to handle, you almost had to move to the secondary landing. Where you had to move all the way to the back where that SWAT turret is. So let's try to avoid it. Okay, we got a clear landing. So the final time, you had to escort Matt. If you have upper saves, just place some first aid kits around where the ladder is. Also, if you play on Mayhem or above,
Now, make sure you keep that fellow under
the
lock
timer
and key.
for the
Don't kill him. Remember,
point of no return
you want to know what he
is
knows. There's a
10
mystery to be
seconds.
unraveled here.
So don't lose focus on trying to escape while you're holding them off. Make sure everyone's in the escape zone. You should have it with no problem. So yeah, it just... Mostly a lot of people like to book it at the very first. You know, to get past all that. But for me, I just like to take my time to pick up some of the... off of the comps so I can proceed forward. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, and that was Heat Street. Death Sentence went down. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we're gonna cover up. We're gonna do Green Bridge. Until then, farewell.